Welcome to Dunk, where we talk a little bit of basketball. We're talking actually a lot of basketball this time. Big Baller Brand.
We're back.
Steph is back Sunday. Should there be a 4-point line? Can Zion win Rookie of the Year? And Sabrina Ionescu makes history. Big Baller Brand relaunch without the actual good basketball players.
Without a basketball player.
They got Jello.
I will take no Jello slander. But you already know why they don't want LeVar Ball to succeed.
Why is that? Hey, wait.
Because it's light-skinned hatred every time.
LeVar's a master marketer, but he couldn't figure out the business part.
You mean the big part of owning your own business?
True. Can we show this? Like, bro,
Reasonably priced.
who's designing
I
this?
like the logo.
LeVar himself? Who's spending $60 on this hoodie, bro?
What y'all don't get is when he dropped it, there's a 10% discount code, so that $60 is really only $54.
There's another website though that's up.
So the other Big Baller Brand website goes right to Alan Foster's page. That is some criminal.
Alan Foster official. It must be the official website of Alan
he's
Foster.
selling
Look, I was on the website
discount,
today
bro.
before the show because I was about to buy a Big Baller Brand shirt from Alan because it was cheap. Lonzo, LaMelo, get it together, bro. Come back home to Poppy, all right? He made a mistake, now he's ready to go get it again.
Hey, you guys want to know a fun fact?
What?
Someone actually owns the URL smallballerbrand.com. Do you know who owns that website?
No, who is it?
I do. I own smallballerbrand.com. Go there, buy your shirts, buy your merch. I'm the new LeVar Ball, baby. Let's go.
He's not kidding.
Make some shirts. I'm trying to sell it.
All right,
on this
Small
hustle.
Baller Brand.
The Warriors are trash. All right, so Steph is back on Sunday. What was that?
For what? The Warriors are boo-boo, Steph. Don't risk it, bro. Your fan base is boo-boo. I rock with you, even though I said Dame may be better, and I got slandered in Fat Shame, but I'm still good looking. I've been hitting the Equinox. The Equinox.
That money big, though.
Please, for the love, please. Your team is boo-boo. Just shut it down. Work out. Private workouts.
I feel like they're making him play because they're like, Steph, if you want another star to join us, you got to make Wiggins look as good as possible. So lace him up real tight, get out there and start dishing those assists to Andrew Wiggins so we can trade him for Giannis.
I mean, for a fan base that claims to be so loyal, y'all sure aren't watching games right now supporting your team. So what are y'all doing? Ghost riding out the whip out of the San Francisco? What are you doing?
You don't want to like just give up a whole year like that.
But if I'm Steph and the Olympics do happen, you're gonna get it back in Tokyo if potentially we can solve this virus crisis. They don't get it quick enough. I heard they might cancel the joint out there.
Everybody can shoot now. Everybody except Ben Simmons. You know, being a buck. I feel like it's time to add a 4-point line. Because what Steph is doing, what Dame is doing, that should not be equal to everybody towing the line,
reasonable.
Cashing out. So I wanted to explain why I think there should be a 4-point line.
The level of talent in the NBA seems almost otherworldly. The current mix of athleticism and skill was almost unfathomable even a decade ago. The bigs have guard skills, and the guards can pull from 30. It's like watching Jurassic Park every time you turn on the NBA, but the T-Rex has crazy handle and a burner. This year, everyone's worst fear came true. Giannis has started to develop a three-point shot. He torched LeBron and the Lakers and went 5 for 8 earlier this year. Everybody can shoot now. So how do we balance out the scales? How do we reward the players who can shoot? The guys who have the chopper with the scope on it, like Steph, who shoots from 35 casually, or Logo Lillard, who hit a 40-foot step-back series-ending bomb. The game has to adjust, right? Well, I have an easy solution. It's time to add a 4-point line. This is the NBA that the Splash Brothers created, and a 4-point line is simply the next step, and maybe add about 5 to 10 feet to the width of the court. Have you seen how big these kids are these days? They might need a little bit more room to maneuver. I'm the Jethro Jenkins, and I'm totally not kidding.
I know this is a weird question, but Zion is playing out of his mind. Could he win at least Co-Rookie of the Year?
I think you got to put him in the running just because he looks like Billy Blanks in The Last Boy Scout with that Z in his fro. Everybody's like, oh, he's been hurt. He doesn't deserve to be in the convo. For what? He's getting buckets. If he can get the Pelicans to the playoffs, co-MVP. I don't think we take anything away from Ja. Ja gets it too.
This is not the Ja. I think Ja is great. Second to last in the West. Up to a playoff team. I mean, it'd be ridiculous for us to not at least think about it, right?
I was ready to come in and really push the Ja case here, but it's really hard, and I think what's gonna happen is he's gonna hit that rookie wall. Ja certainly will. I think they'll still give it to Ja just because he'll have played so many more games.
If he goes hammer time these last 10, 15 games, what do you really say? If he starts putting up 28 and 12, that type of, it's like, yeah, he missed games, but we can't knock the man for being hurt. He came back and really started giving out them paws.
Sabrina Ionescu goes and talks at the memorial and gives a great speech at what, 22 years old?
If she was black, we would say well-spoken, but I'm gonna go ahead and say she's well-spoken.
It's incredible, and then she goes and does something that nobody in the NCAA has ever done. 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists.
Yeah.
Sabrina, just want a shout out to you. You're incredible, and I'm just super impressed, you know, as a person.
I'm thinking back to that memorial with Taurasi and all the people that spoke. Tarasi came hoop with us in the Wooden Center. And it wasn't like you looked at her like you didn't want to get embarrassed, bro. Like you had that respect for her. I believe like Sabrina has that same level where she's the greatest player and best player in basketball, right? We're not talking gender, whatever. And literally putting up a triple-double after having to go through all that pain. You talk about Mamba mentality.
That's
like,
Mamba
that's
mentality.
Mamba mentality
For sure,
right there.
you know what I'm saying?
I want to, a real quick shout out to the Arizona State basketball team because they're number 1 in the Pac-12.
You guys, I thought we had the same record.
No, we're half game up on you.
But you guys play it, you're gonna lose to us literally the morning that the show, or the evening that the show
It will
drops.
be that evening we will have won that game. Poly Pavilion.
Look at him lie to himself. You can see him, you can literally see his brain argue with the actual words that are coming out of his mouth.
Well, I just want to say something to no city in particular, but if you guys are getting all riled up, then your city might be boo-boo. Okay?
You kind of proved it to yourself.
And I defended your city. I'm not talking about any cities in particular, but if somebody's like, oh, LA's trash, nobody in LA is going to be like, okay.
I don't get mad over things that aren't true.
Thank you.
You
But I'm not talking to anybody in particular.
All right, I'm Jethro Jenkins.
King Josiah 54.
I'm Zach.
We out here. We did another one.
Boom, boom.
Lights are still on. Checks are still clearing.
You know what I'm saying?
Life is beautiful.